Alright, we're back with more Doki Doki Literature Club, and I'm not gonna actually pretend like I haven't played a little bit already. I haven't played ahead, but for some reason my recording software decided it was just gonna record a still screen again. So here we are, more backtracking and the things that the things I've seen and heard. Definitely, it surprised me already. That's for sure. Anyway, but I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this, because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. Huh? You better bet my cupcake's gonna be the best part of the whole event. Yuri, we gotta give you an actual voice. I can't just have you be my voice, but slightly more refined sounding. What was that? I believe you. Yeah, she's gonna be my knockoff Cartman. I ran out of delicious cough drops. I'm sorry. This has actually been like a week, almost literally a week since the last time I recorded. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's head out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki outside the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought I would be the one going to your house, since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. I can't call it that character from that copyrighted show. It just clicked to me. This is my obnoxious child voice. Oh my gosh. I'm a train wreck. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, MegaTomPlays. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Now, Yuri, come on. Wait. You don't actually think that, do you? Moo! I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason. You may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you, because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah. I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. And we're going to go ahead and pause right here. One, I do not put nudity or anything. I don't play that. Is the nicest way to put it. So, yeah, that starts to happen. It ain't happening. 2, it ain't happening. Alright. Well, I know that it said stuff in the description of the game, but people have told me that that's not something I need to worry about being in it. And somebody actually has told me that the where I'm at, it's really close to some dark stuff that gets revealed. They didn't tell me what it is. I already kind of think I know what it is. I don't know that I know, but I think I know. I think I know, and I'll you'll find out when I find out. We'll put it that way. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this the last chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. I'm going to take a moment. That is really nicely drawn, so props to you. Team Salvato, that looks really good. Anyway, it's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about it in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over. Much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room, and this makes me so uncomfortable, this whole black screen thing with no music, because it completely changes the tone of the game, immediately, on the spot. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, MegaTomPlays. I sit down in her room. What's with the watered up piece of paper and all the paper on the ground over here by her? This music is so somber. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You mean... Yeah, I'm doing that all again. Oh, it restarted the music. You haven't came over like this in a long time, have you? Ha, I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that's true. And I was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes absolute sense. I get it. You know, Monica's not like, oh, look at him. He's hanging out with Yuri. Aren't you? But what about you? Aren't you helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. And that's a little weird of her to just be helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's still more silence between us. Sayori, what's going on? I just really wish I could figure it out. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, MegaTomPlays. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come by here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. How can you girly anime giggle after that sentence? Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Because we're friends. That's it. Because I'm trying to date Yuri. But I feel like that I should probably pay more attention to her. Gotta watch her. She's my childhood friend, you know. We've been close since we were children. It wouldn't be right for me to just abandon her like that, I guess. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, MegaTomPlays, but you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Such strange behavior. You're just gonna make me say it, aren't you, MegaTomPlays? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. I don't even like saying it out loud. I don't. Oh my gosh, the depression thing. That is so close. It's just rough. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because people who have depression generally have a hard time getting out of bed. Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Like I said. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Oh my god. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring into waste by having them spend it on me? Because that's what friends are for, yo. That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without anyone worrying about me. Oh, I can't even move. I can't even move. There's a cow there. I can't even moo. Oh my god. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, MegaTomPlays. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have had to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. Oh my gosh, girl. Caring about your friends is important things. That is good things. That's what you're supposed to do. You find somebody and you pick them out and you're like, hey, I like that human. That's me and this human are friends now. We're close. We're like family, but we're not family. And that's how it's supposed to be. I walk up into your house like I belong there because we've been friends for so long. Important things. Oh my gosh, important things. I don't want to be cared about. Oh my gosh. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Oh my good lord. Yeah, that's funny. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No! There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person Oh my good lord. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Tears streak down Sayori's face. Oh, don't draw her like that, guys. Come on. I don't know if I can take it. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. That's not selfish. And I was punished by my heart for hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Oh my good lord. This game. Visual novel dating simulator. And then this. I don't understand. Okay. I just gotta truck through it. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. MegaTomPlays. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. MegaTomPlays. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. I barely manage to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I can't even make a joke because it just got really serious. don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, MegaTomPlays. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And that's really scary too. Sayori let me go. As she does, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's gonna be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Surya wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But, oh my gosh, she's not even like the same character anymore. Like, they built her up into this really nice, sweet, innocent character. Just your annoying childhood friend. And then this. And then this. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is better be where it kind of just stops. I wanted to stop right here. Okay. It's almost time for me to meet Yuri at my house. For Yuri. Try that again. It's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I still find myself feeling uneasy, but it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. Oh my jeez, I'm so nasally. You're a little early. Sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here. This is very well drawn. That's all I got. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. Dude, my room is cool. Look at that, I got a gaming console over here underneath the TV. We got a random clothes hanger hanging on a nail here. We got jump scare closet here in the middle. Empty nightstand. For some reason, a bed with 2 pillows, although I'm a high school student. Nearly empty mouse, or nearly empty desk. With the literal same chair that I'm sitting in right now. Cool. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so... That's very considerate for you to do. No. It would be really embarrassed. I would be really embarrassed if my room was a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I like what's in the desk drawer? From my lap, as if she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? What do we like, putting like LSD mist in the air or something? What's going on? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. What kind of event you guys planning here, huh? Oh wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help our guests I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity, and for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. Hey, I don't condone drugs, girl. You better slow down. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh, yeah? Like what? That's what I'm wondering. Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Not familiar at all. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is a jasmine essential oil. Oh, really? It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the end because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it would be perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh, yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang on the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Giggles with red cheeks. Is this me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe it's the excitement she feels from sharing something she enjoys. Here's a marker, MegaTomPlays. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. I forgot how to read. Ah, alright. Sitting on the... Disclaimer, I'm recording this at like 2 in the morning. Sitting on the floor, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of ribbon to her desired length. Then she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know. If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. Well, I mean... Okay, that's cool. I'm fine with that. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. It suits me. Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully handling the knife with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it around in my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! MegaTomPlays! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. Yeah, it's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Why is that the specific thing that you know? I know. A small drop of blood trickles down the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger in her mouth and licks the wound. Excuse me. I feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. I'd be pretty embarrassed too if somebody cut their finger on my knife and then I stuck their bleeding finger in my mouth. I'd be a little embarrassed. I mean, yeah. How can I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure, it was a little weird. And it took me by surprise. But I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little. She doesn't lift her head. Well, it looks like Yuri's down for the count. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. Alright, all for making stupid decisions. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. MegaTomPlays! Did you really just do that? Now we're even? Moo? Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, MegaTomPlays. Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue who suffer from a lack of sleep, to make progress on the paper. After we finish attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them all out side by side. It looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thinking coming up with this, Yuri. Yeah, thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy the paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri had asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Oh, of course not. It's my house. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a minute. Thank you very much. Oh, just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll be too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups rather than full-size glasses. Because clever. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips and then bring it back into my room. Yuri? Yes? Okay. I don't dig it. What you're implying, game. I'm not down. I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Ah, nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it too hot in here or anything? No, not at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's mix the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we ought to do something simple. That way, that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for a sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, and nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. So what are you planning to write? Well, it would be more fun to surprise you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After unrolling the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like the art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm so sorry if this feels too childish. No, I didn't mean that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person. Even if it's something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Just having a friend next to me makes me things feel a little bit nicer. That's a nice thought. That is true. That's good, I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing the experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you would understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my head to bump into hers. Sorry. Yuri reels back, and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then I dampen it with hot water. I return to my room and kneel back down in front of her. There's the art. Her eyes are almost off-centered. That's fine. This is the choice that I've made. Here. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she reads her books. Almost as if she lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingling sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Are we gonna kiss? Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements seem clumsier. Like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieve my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. That should do it is what I meant to say. Not that should do it. Like I just hit puberty. I finished filling the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than I expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. You going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't it take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here, then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before our event starts. Is that okay? That's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Whew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I need to start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, moo. Yuri thinks to herself, I think it would be too irresponsible of me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the important thing is we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed. I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. Whoa. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems to look a little downcast. I understand why. It sounds like she rarely gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. That doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her out the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then, Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted, because we can do this again. Whenever you want, you can come over, or we can go out somewhere. I forgot you don't like going out much. I stumble over my words as Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, MegaTomPlays. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. Hi. You got really close there, didn't you? I kind of like that about you. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Sayori! Eh? Hi, MegaTomPlays. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, MegaTomPlays. I just stopped by to say hi. But it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Oh, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry. But we'll all be together at the festival tomorrow, so that's fine, right? Of course. Sayori beams. Yeah, so I'll see you tomorrow. Okay. She's like, whoop. Sayori waves goodbye after her. Why is it with the music again? I was just sharing a romantic moment with Yuri. What was the kind of sensitive music during that? Anyway. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Yeah, you look super happy. That you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Oh my lord. If I had a face cam, you could see the fact that I'm like rubbing my forehead right now. Oh my gosh. She's got to get help. Oh man. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, MegaTomPlays? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. I'm really good at this. Oh my gosh. I'm trying to make myself laugh because it's really depressing. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Oh, no. No, we're not turning this into this kind of party. You better stop. Yeah, well, what I said. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, MegaTomPlays. If I was here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. Oh my gosh. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I just... What? Monica? Monica was right about what? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't your burden. Wait. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, MegaTomPlays. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Oh my lord. Can you stop? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. MegaTomPlays. I like you so much that I want to die. Oh my gosh. What in the world is wrong with you? That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand into my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori. Okay, Slap that right there. I feel like this is important. But I'm sticking with Yuri. Sayori is going to be my bestest friend, and we're going to be awesome friends. Still, we're going to stay friends, Sayori. You'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Monica told me the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after I joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know it's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help get things back the way they were. I see. Forces and smile with an extremely pained expression. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Oh my god. That is the opposite feeling you should have. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is just my punishment, remember? For being so selfish. So please don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time there's no happiness down that path. That's why I came here. Just so I could get the answer I needed to hear. Listen. We've been friends for a long time, Sayori. Okay. I'm not trying to friend zone you or nothing, but we should just stay friends, you know? We're such great friends, and it's fun. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to go back to the way it was. I realize that now. You really do know me better than anyone, MegaTomPlays. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So... Sayori's smile finally breaks, and all of a sudden she turns around and drops to her knees. Why are you screaming? What in the world? No. 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 I've just gotta... Okay, I'm gonna save it here, and we're gonna call it the end of the episode. It's been almost an hour anyway. These episodes are gonna run longer. This game is just kind of built like that. I'm gonna cut this off here. The save boy right there. I saved it over the choice. Oh man. Oh, whatever I chose, it's stuck there now. Okay. Well, it's the day of the festival. I said I'd hanging out with Sayori, so that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I got nothing to say. It's quiet in the game, so don't forget to like and comment and subscribe, and please share. And yeah, I guess that's all I got. It just kind of left me a little stunned. So till next time, guys.
And it's shining through.